hopefully this take will go right. Hi, I am Zoe, and I am doing a update on my hair videos that I started at the beginning of this year. It's now December, and I just wanted to let everyone know how my hair has gone. Now, the videos that I'm referring to are on Instagram. So, one, click and subscribe here. Two, please go find Zen Riley on Instagram. I couldn't tell you my handle because I don't know it, but I'm on Instagram. You'll see my tiger, stuff like that. You know, my face. So I had this documentary, or yeah, about my hair throughout the year, the different hair products I use, which I made. I had used a few other hair products that I bought, but I stick with a lot of natural products because my skin breaks out from hair products and my hair is a little bit different. So I've had to find things that work for me. Throughout this year, I have tried aloe as a moisturizer. I absolutely love aloe, by the way. However, I'm allergic to aloe. I know I can't get on my skin, but I liked it for my hair. However, it started making my scalp break out, and it was like having cradle cap on my scalp. Cradle cap is something that's usually for children, babies, but you can still develop it as an adult if you are using something that your scalp is very sensitive or allergic to. Um, I think aloe. Well, I this is what I well I've rinsed. See, usually I guess that's how I use it because a lot of people they put it aloe in and then they rinse it out. I leave it in my hair. I put it in my hair. I leave it in my hair. I blow dry it or flat iron it with it in it. Like I just never take it out. However, that's the hair part, not the scalp. It was getting on my scalp, which was bad. I went through a series of different oils, and I've changed different hair oils because I can't use grease. Yes, I'm black and I cannot use grease. Um, it breaks out my skin and it makes my hair very matted. So it's and I've done a video on Instagram as well with me and my son. My son has straight white people hair. Um, I have more of a black hair. I have naturally curly hair. Have you ever seen my hair curly? However, we have to use different products. He can use black people products on his hair. Mommy can't use it on her hair. I use white people products on my hair. It dries his hair out. Like it's just a total situation. The one thing that we both can use is coconut oil, and that's not the I think the hydrogenated one. We use the cold one. That's the paste, and then you can make it oil, but it's the paste. Um, I have used over the years grapeseed oil, which I do not like nor recommend. Um, right now, I have cold pressed flaxseed oil. This one has stayed refrigerated. I've tried avocado oil. I would also not recommend. Olive oil is like the universal. You can put it anywhere oil. Okay, you can put it on your skin, your hair. It's fine. Like if all else fails, olive oil is fine. Um, with the flaxseed oil, castor oil. Okay, so you have the Jamaican black castor oil, which is it, let me tell you. So I used to order Jamaican black castor oil from Amazon, and it came in like a 15 ounce container situation. They went out of business, however, I don't know. This oil was thick. Okay, you poured it, it was like molasses consistency. When I ordered it the second time, it was like a thin syrup, like that watered down syrup that you're like, nah, I don't really think this is syrup. It was that consistency. So I didn't get it again. And then, like, if you get it in the store, Walmart usually, or Target, because Target is up on black people business, they're not as thick as they were. It's all of them have that liquid consistency of that thin syrup. So I'm like, nah, I'll pass. Castor oil from Walmart is thick. It ain't tainted and it's cheaper. You get a fat bottle like that. God, I don't remember how much I paid for it then, but it was like $6, $8, something like that. But you got a whole fat bottle, like this big, and it's fat, it's thick. I've done videos, again, Instagram, so you can see it. Um, that's always a go-to. It's great for your ends. It's great for your scalp. It's not something that you put on. Okay, this is how I oil my hair. I put it in my fingers like this, and I just go through my hair. That's how I do my scalp, because I don't need a bunch of oil, nothing on my hair. I go through my scalp just like that. And what's left from putting through my scalp, I just rub down my ends. That's it. So both sides, rub down my ends, rub down my ends, rub down my ends. Okay. That alleviates the heaviness of the hair, because oil heavies the hair if it's in surplus. I did Aunt Jackie's hair repair, um, which helped a lot with the keratin treatments that I was doing. I was having a year trying different things. Henna, I dyed my hair with it because I've never dyed my hair before. And I remember when I was younger, my cousins were like, oh, let's dye your hair black. It was a mistake. Nothing worked. My hair doesn't hold dye. However, I used henna and my hair colored. And it was the one thing that it did the grays. It worked. But henna will also straighten your hair. Well, my hair. If you have my type of hair, it'll straighten it like, and I got 3C4A hair. It will straighten it like the keratin. Not as straight, but some of my curls were straighter than they were before me using henna. Carol's daughter has had a permanent spot, has become quite permanent in my hair care regimen, especially when I wear my hair naturally curly. It moisturizes really well. The conditioner is very light and effective. It's very moisturizing. The shampoo is, you can use just a little bit, and I mean like a dime. This is good. Dirty or not, it just cleans your hair very well. And they came up with that spring like shampoo situation. It's lighter, like light day or whatever. Amazing. I've used that, but I will tell you this: it doesn't work on everybody's hair. Okay, so again, my son has a different type of hair. Um, his the Carol daughter stuff doesn't work on his hair. However, I can't think of those people's name. The Aussie with the Aussie shampoo and conditioner, or VR5 works perfect for his hair. It's cheap, but it works amazing. Um, I can't think of the avocado people name, but you got the Aussie one. God, I didn't like Bantu with his hair. I gotta figure this stuff. Anyway, Black People Hair Products works amazing with his hair conditioner wise and shampoo wise. So no Carol's daughter on his hair. I tried Mixed Chicks many years ago. I retried Mixed Chicks again. Terrible. The conditioner is even worse. It stinks for one, and two, it dries my hair out. Like it does not soak in. It just sits there as matty. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Um, I'm trying to think what else I tried. I tried a lot of things. I ain't gonna remember all of them. I should have made a list. So this is my hair now. I ain't comb it today. She could tell I try. And so I had hand surgery, because you had seen the other videos. So I haven't been able to comb my hair, but just one hand. And Haven been doing the combing for me. He been messing up my dang hair. Is what he's doing. But my hair has grown more than 6 inches in less than a year. So when people ask, is it possible? Yes, my hair is clear past my bra strap. It's clean. It's still light, and I think, wait a minute, I've had my hair out. Hey, when did we go to Mima's house to get my hair done? Like more than a week ago, right? Somewhere 7 to 10 days ago. It ain't been 2 weeks yet, but it's.
Yes, it has.
He said it has. I don't think it has. But it's been at least 7 to 10 days ago. My hair is still light. It's easy to comb through, even though I haven't been combing it because of the surgery. Um, it's healthy. It's shiny. My scalp is healthy, and it has great body. Like it's wonderful. I have no complaints. I don't like it on my skin, so forgive me. But this has been crazy this year. I was really concerned about my hair growth with not cutting my hair. I mean, with not combing my hair. I clip my ends every 3 to 4 months because I only flat iron it every 3 to 4 months. I usually kept it in the twist. Again, visit my Instagram account. Nobody gonna see it. Um, there's some of the videos here. I know there's a lot of people they want you to do videos a certain way. I'm not that's certified however you want to put. I don't have time for all that. Um, but I like talking about my hair because I've met so many people who wear wigs, who wear weaves, who have had scalp problems, who have lost their hair to treatments or just stress with life. I've met people who just didn't have hair. Like they're all their life they've had hair about this long, and this is white people and black people. Like it's not just I've met people who has bad hair. Like their hair texture is very rough, it's very dry. I mean, more people with dry hair than anything. And I'm like, did you know it's not that your hair won't grow, it's that you can't maintain what does grow because it dries and it falls out. Like you have to find what shampoo and conditioner works for you, what moisturizer works for you. Everyone thinks that if I'm a certain race, I use what everybody in my race uses for my hair. You can't do that. Everyone's hair is different, and you might have a specific type, but not every product for your type of hair is going to work for your hair. Like it's very important. This is a real science if you want to keep hair. Now it looks like I don't have hair in the front, but it's not. My hair comes out. It's crazy. My hair comes out blonde first, and then it colors up. It's so weird, so weird. The only thing I put on my hair that covers my edges is a headscarf, and at some time I don't like to put it on because all the pressure on the sides, which I'll just say I still got sides. If you have weak hair, it can make you bald just having a hair scarf on your hair. I don't wear weave. I don't wear wigs. I'm not against these things. I sort of am. But I know that some people wear them or use them because they've had some problem or they just don't want to fix their hair. Either way, it's whatever. I will say this though. The products that are being used for wigs and weaves, like the adhesives and stuff like that, ain't good for nobody. After that Gorilla Glue situation, everybody was like, ooh, let me get my hair hard like that so I can make it last longer, make it stay prettier. And they made this like cement hair situation thing that keeps your hair, whatever. There's nothing good about those things for your hair. Just imagine your hair being masked in a sealant. It can't breathe. Hair needs oxygen too. Your scalp needs air. It needs to be free. Um, you only see people who wear weave and wigs and how they look when they first get it done and stuff like that. You never see the dark side of weave and wigs. It pulls your hair out. Can cause scalp infections that can or cannot heal. So you will have a permanent damaged spot, bald spot that is. It can cause skin irritation, bugs, people with dreads, wigs and stuff like that. They get a lot of spiders and hair mites, stuff like that. It's so crazy, but you never see that part. And that stuff dries your hair out. Like it's like having a plastic bag over your hair all the time. You're making heat come into your hair, and then you're holding it so it has no way to dry ever. It's just matted. It's so crazy. Um, I've also seen with braids. I braided my hair. I was about 12 years old. If you look on Instagram again, you see my video. Um, because my mom can do hair, and I wasn't going back to the hairdresser people. People take forever, and I didn't want to do it. I had suffering. So I learned to braid my own hair, fix my own hair, stuff like that. And I was about 12 years. I think it was a little bit earlier, but 12 years old. Let's say that to be sure. And I have never seen so many people bald headed because of braids. It's this trend. It's only neat if they pull out your hair. Like these girls' scalps and girls and guys scalps are so like, I'm like, dude, and you can see the white hair follicle. I'm like, why? Your scalp, you can see the red irritated scalp, and they still get it done. They be like, oh, that'll grow back. But it don't. It never grows back the same because you are removing the hair from the follicle. And that's never a good thing, okay? You can do neat braids without it being so tight. Um, the other thing that they don't talk about with braids is all the hair that comes out with braids. One, you shouldn't leave it in no more than 3 to 4 weeks. It's too much. Your hair needs to be washed at least once or twice every 2 weeks. It has to be clean. Next, you put stuff on it. They put stuff on your braids when they put them in. You put more stuff on it to keep it looking neat. None of that stuff goes anywhere. And if you wash your hair with the braids on it, it's like when you wash something and then you dry it without the dryer now, just air dry, and it sits on it, where it gonna go? Nowhere. Okay, nowhere. And you never can wash all that shampoo and stuff if you use shampoo or just how out of your braids because it's braided. It's stuck on. It makes your hair fall out even more. It dries your hair out. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. And if you braid your hair entirely too often, it's still a lot of tension on your scalp. My daughter likes braids, and I braided her hair for years. We never had any problems with her hair falling out. Um, but she's my kid, but her hair's not like mine. She has weaker edges, one, and her hair, it has to be moisturized. Like she has to keep it moisturized. So when she's grown now, her braids, I see the tension, and it pulls her hair out. And she'd be like, "Mom, I redid it. I got it redone, or whatever." She can braid now too, but she's had to learn that hey, you can't let them people pull your hair out because it's not good for your scalp. Like it's terrible, and you have to moisturize it, and you cannot leave it in for a long time. um, I've seen the protective styles. I get the purpose of it. I can't say I agree with all the styles. I will say, last thing, um, treat your hair like you want to be treated. If you want to have hair, and someone's like, well, you know what? You're one of those people that says, well, if you sing to let it grow. I'm saying if you treat it right, you can have hair. I ain't telling you you can have hair down your back, but you can have healthy, shiny, luxurious hair. Naturally, long hair is not for everyone, and genetics does play a big part in hair length. A lot of people overlook that part. However, you can extend some of that hair if you can prevent hair loss and moisture retention. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry about it being long. But again, check me out on Instagram, Zen Riley, and try to click and subscribe and check out the rest of my videos on this channel. Have a happy holidays.